everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, 2015. It is about 3:07 p.m. I've already ate lunch and gotten dressed and all because when Allie gets home from school around 4, we have to go to therapy today. They've cut my therapy down to 2 days a week, I guess because they don't think going more days is going to help any. So I'm probably going to go, well, today of course, and then probably again on Friday, just to break it up for the week. I'm coming on here for a couple things. I guess you could call this like a rant video. If you haven't noticed already, I uploaded last night another cover for ALY'S. It's the song Titanium. And I mean, I'm looking at the stats on it so far, and we got, oh gosh, this isn't very clear. We got 11 views and 1 thumbs up. Alright, I mean, I understand that you guys, you know, may or may not like the video, or may or may not like ALY'S singing, but, you know, like I said before, you know, you have to realize it takes her a lot to do this. She does have high functioning autism spectrum disorder, which is pervasive developmental disorder, NOS, which they also call PDD-NOS. So she does have some autism, and you know, it's really difficult for her to sing knowing that, you know, millions of people could possibly click on the video and watch it. Because, you know, she does have some traits that make it difficult for her to do those things. So, you know, I know she's not the best singer in the world, but she's obviously not the worst. If she was the best, she'd already be famous and making records now. But, you know, it'd just be nice if people would, you know, realize that, you know, her voice isn't terrible, you know, and it takes a lot for her to do this. So if you guys could just, you know, show some kind of gratitude or appreciation and just hit the thumbs up button, you know, that would totally make her day. You know, I mean, like I said, you don't have to think it's the greatest vocal ever, but, you know, it's the fact of, you know, it's hard for her to do this, and she doesn't sing bad, you know, so I mean, give her some thumbs up or some encouragement, because she loves to sing, and I don't want to discourage her from doing something that she loves to do. I mean, yes, some voice lessons would help, but as you know, I don't have a job. So unless somebody wants to volunteer to give her free voice lessons, then that's probably not going to be possible for a while. So yeah, so that's my rant on that situation, because, you know, it's just discouraging knowing that, you know, people are watching the video and they're not commenting at all. I mean, like I said, just, you know, even if you just thumbs up, it doesn't mean that, you know, you think it's the best thing ever. You know, it just means that, you know, hey, A for effort, and, you know, not bad. You know what I mean? So anyway, on to the next rant. I don't know if you guys even want to watch this if I keep ranting about things. The next rant is about our lawsuit case with our car accident. As you know, or you can watch the videos, you know, the prior videos about it. You know, we were seriously injured in a car wreck. I've lost my job because of the injuries. And, you know, I'm just really unhappy with my attorney that I have on my case. It's a law firm here locally called Dan Newland's office here in Orlando. And my lawyer is David Kearse. I'm unhappy with this situation because he doesn't return my calls. You know, he doesn't have any contact with me. I write him, you know, I call him, and I get nothing. And, you know, the reason I'm ranting on this is because, granted, if and when we get our huge settlement from the case, which there's already a max that we can collect based upon the other guy's insurance coverage. And, you know, if we get the maximum back, that attorney is going to make $60,000 off of our case. So my whole problem with this is that we have thousands and thousands of dollars in medical bills and they're still accruing because we're still getting treatment. And, you know, it kind of looks to me like, you know, the victims have no rights, because what's going to end up happening is my attorney, who's sitting on his butt, not even returning phone calls, is probably going to get a bigger settlement from our case than we get, because we have to take his $60,000 out. Now, this is only if we get the maximum back. You take his $60,000 off the top, then we have multiple medical bills. That's probably another $100-something thousand worth of bills. And, you know, what is that going to leave Allie and I? You know, we're the ones that are suffering. I'm the one that lost my job. We're the ones that have to continue to suffer the rest of our life with pain. Because the pain, you know, I've already been pretty much told by the doctor, it's never going to completely go away. So I'm just going to have to learn how to deal with what I have. And Allie, you know, it's still up in the air about her, because when we had the accident, she was only 13 years old. So there's not many doctors that even want to touch, you know, her back situation. So all she's been getting is physical therapy because of that. So it's just really frustrating and aggravating how, you know, no matter what happens in life, when it comes to something in court, you never really get justice. I was just watching an interview a little while ago on YouTube, and it was a Juan Martinez interview, and he was talking about the Jodi Arias case after, you know, she's been sentenced to life in prison and this and that and the other. And, you know, I know she's not getting out of prison, but the things that she did to that man, you know, it's just like, how is even life in prison, where she's able to live and breathe for the rest of her life, justice for what she did to that man? You know, it just, to me, it's no justice. You know, I mean, yeah, she's not out on the street and free and all that, but, you know, I mean, I feel like a life for a life. I mean, it's not like they had questioned if she killed him or not. That's not the fact. The fact is that she's admitted to doing it. So why let her live? You know, it's like, you know, it was 11-1 in favor of the death penalty. So the one person caused this to happen. But like I said, you know, it's just real discouraging when, you know, people are done wrong, or people are hurt, or something bad happens to somebody, and, you know, nothing comes out of it. You know, I mean, nothing to justify or nothing to alleviate any of what you've been through. You know, I mean, if we get $20,000 from what we've been through, I'm sorry, but, you know, not to be greedy or anything, but that is not even a fraction of what we deserve from this. You know, and I've put my faith in God, and I've said, God, you know, make this work out for us, because you know that, you know, we did nothing wrong. This guy was not paying attention, and he caused all this stuff to happen to us. So, you know, please let us come out, you know, good in this case. But, you know, when it's all said and done, by the time all the bills are paid out of the money, you know, $20,000 is going to be probably the most we're going to be able to get. So here we are with a lifetime of injuries and pain and problems, and $20,000, which that won't even pay off my car that I have now, that I had to replace from the one that was totaled. So, I mean, it's like, really, where's the justice in the world, you know? I'm just so frustrated with all this situation that, you know, here, you know, I just tried to call my attorney before I turned on the camera, and once again, voicemail. He called me on Saturday morning and I was sleeping, and he said call him before noon. I called him at 10:30 and he still didn't answer. So he sent me an email and said he would call me on Monday. That was yesterday. Not one phone call, not one nothing. So I just decided to pick up the phone and call him a few minutes ago, and voicemail. So, you know, it must be nice to just sit on your butt and do nothing and get paid all that kind of money. You know, I really, really wish when I was younger, I wanted to be an attorney, but, you know, I had kids, you know, when I was younger, and it was just going to be so much schooling, and it'd be really hard to do all that, you know, with my kids. But I really, really wish I would have taken that job and studied to be an attorney, because they make a whole crap load of money for doing much of nothing, you know. So like I said, when we win our case, it's gonna be because God made it happen. The attorney's not doing anything to win this for us, you know, and I've accepted that, and I've, you know, decided that, you know, we're going to do fine. But it's just, like I said, frustrating, you know. The victims get nothing, everybody else gets all the money, you know. Anyway, so I'm done with those rants. I hope you watched thus far up to this point, because, you know, I know people don't want to hear other people complaining, but, you know, this is our channel and this is just life, and I'm just, you know, trying to, you know, put it out there. You know, maybe somebody else is in a similar situation and understands where I'm coming from, and, you know, maybe they'll help somebody else, and I don't know. But I just wanted to, you know, come on here and say, I hope you're having a good week so far. For all of you that work like a Monday through Friday schedule, it's Tuesday, at least you got through the Monday. And we're probably gonna, you know, do the Taco Tuesday at Tijuana Flats after we go to therapy for dinner. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. And here comes a phone call, and I bet it's not my attorney. Nope, it's Aurora, Colorado. Sorry, don't know anybody in Colorado. My good friend that used to live there, but she's in Baltimore, Maryland now. So, like I said, Allie should be home in about 45 minutes or so, and then we'll be heading off to therapy. So we'll see you and talk to you again real soon. Bye.